Hey everyone, it's Adam here. It's late. It's like 10 o'clock on a Wednesday, and I remembered it's almost March. And for the last few 8-9 years, I've been doing a March video which talks about all the stuff I'm doing this year. And here's what I'll say. Kick things off. There are no trips planned this year, like no big trips. Unless I get invited by someone to go somewhere exotic, which I would totally do. But I started a new job this year and moved back to New Hampshire. I have my office, my retrofitted second bedroom, which is now my office. Don't ask where my kid is sleeping. She's sleeping not in a room. It's a thing. We're waiting for the quote from the contractor to get the construction going. But yeah, this year is going to be tight. I only have so many days of paid time off. New job. I want to make a good impact. I want to do a great job. I want to be here for a while. And so I've made no plans, stuff like Trans-Tega, Labrador, St. John's, Nova Scotia. Nothing, no BDR trips, despite the fact that, yes, I know the Southern Atlantic BDR is, this shirt's very tall. I'm not wearing a muscle shirt, it's just this is what I was wearing. I know there's a new BDR that connects basically the whole of the Atlantic seaboard in 3 BDRs over 21 days. I would love to do that maybe next year, all 3 of them. I've done Mid-Atlantic and Northeast, but never, obviously the Southern one just came out. But I want to do all 3 of them with the connectors. All in due time. That'll be a separate year, I think. So, with that in mind, what is happening this year? Well, first of all, what kind of bikes do I have? We're down to just 2. The R1250GS, which is at 12,000 miles, which will be getting its 12,000 mile service in April at BB-8's house. I'll be trailing over to his place and we'll be doing the valve checks and all the fluids. And then there is the Husky 701 Enduro Long Range, which is at 4,000 miles, and great bike for around here, the kind of riding I do. And of course we have Heather's F750GS, which we'll be putting a new battery into and doing some work on it again at BB-8's house, because Heather hasn't ridden in over a year because we moved to North Carolina, she was pregnant, and so she's like, I don't want to ride while I'm pregnant, and I don't want to ride in Charlotte with the traffic, so let's just move the bike back north. We did last year, move the bike back north and put it in our garage, and it's just been sitting there, and yeah, just hanging out. She's ready to start riding again, so we're going to get her bike back up to riding potential. Bikes on my list, the BMW R20 concept bike. If that comes out, plus 2 years, I'll wait for the discounts to start hitting it. Get one of those for 12, 13 grand once it's heavily discounted. Really want an R20. I want to get another beta, probably a used one, a used beta, or a used KTM 350. It would be fantastic. Or a base R18, base model R18 would be fine too. Those are going for 8 to 9 grand, with low mileage. So those are bikes on my list. Frankly, all of this is dependent on the house reconstruction that we're embarking onto. And, needing a garage to add to the stable. If we don't get a garage, we're going to buy a garage somehow and make it work that way. But then how much money will be left over for motorcycles? And honestly, the highest priority thing right now for me, it's not my kids' college fund, that's taken care of, but is getting a car. So I want to replace, I sold my Golf R in 2021, right? Yeah, 2021. I've been wanting a sporty car, and so I have my eyes set on a car, but I'm not going to get it for a year. And so I'm just waiting to get that car, and then so I think for now bike purchases are held off until I get the car. Then once I get the car, another year will go by, I'll get the R20, so no new bike stuff for a while. You guys understand, having a kid is expensive. Here we are. So I have my iPad. We're going to pull up this year's events that I've bought tickets to or committed to going to, and I thought it'd be fun to just go through those with you. I share these because if you see this video and you're like, oh, I'm going to that, then I'll see you there. Oh, fun stuff. Next weekend, Heather and I are going back to West Virginia. Last year, over the winter time, went to West Virginia. There's a video about it. We're going back to West Virginia, not on motorcycles. There won't be a video, but we're going to do that. I'm looking forward to that. That's next weekend. Super stoked. I'm going to be, the BMW MOA in-person board meeting is going to be somewhere to be announced. And there'll be an in-person, you guys can come and see the board and ask questions and have lunch and stuff. So that'll be March 21st, 22nd, 23rd. I'm being in Florida. There's just no motorcycle stuff yet. For Ultra Music Festival, March 28th through 30th. My friend Ben. It will be my 10th year going to Ultra. I'm the oldest person there. 3-day rave in Miami. What can go wrong? But I love it. Yeah, so April 11th and 12th, I'll be at BB-8's house, revitalizing the R1250 and the F750 with their annual maintenance. Honestly, like, April isn't even really riding season yet, so I'm not really too worried about doing that so late, and that's just the first weekend that he and I have time to meet up and get it done. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Various breakfasts. Really, the year officially starts May 9th. With the Yankee BEEMERS Frosty NUTZ camp out in Mount Nescutney State Park. Usually it's in April, and it's it's usually snow on the ground. We do this camp out, and they bring a bunch of homebrew and a bunch of lasagna. But for some reason, it got pushed back this year, so we're doing it mid-May. It's still going to be cold. Mother's Day weekend, so tell your mom hi, and then go to Frosty NUTZ. It's a great name. I love the name. Yeah, and then nothing else until June 7th, which is the puppy dog ride in Vermont. North to south is the route that I'll be taking with a stop at Silver Lake State Park in the middle, so 7th and 8th. It's a 2-day ride. The 6th, Friday the 6th, June 6th is the Bailey Hazen ride, which is just fun, so a day off work. Mid-June's going to be tough because we have the Yankee BEEMERS Barn Door Rally, which is during Bike Week, LACONIA up here, LACONIA Bike Week. That's June 13th and 14th. But then the 15th, Father's Day weekend, is that right? Yeah, Father's Day weekend is when the GS Giants are holding their rally in Tellico, Plains, Tennessee, at the same place that March Madness takes place. That rally starts on Friday or Saturday the 15th. Sunday the 15th, and it runs all the way through the 18th, which just like 100 miles away is the MOA National Rally in Lebanon, Tennessee. And so I'm thinking about taking that week off and doing the GS Giants Rally, because I'm missing March Madness this year, primarily because just time. It takes time to load the bikes up, get in the Ram, drive to Tennessee. It's a long drive, but if I could do the Tennessee trip and do the GS Giants Rally and the MOA Rally in Lebanon, over those course of 7 days, that'd be a lot of fun. So we'll see. But yeah, MOA National Rally in Lebanon from 19th through 22nd of June. There's a dual sport camping ride up in Vermont on the 27th of June. And then Independence Day weekend, which I can't go anywhere because it's Heather's birthday. We always do something for her birthday. Fireworks in the lake. It's really nice. We love it. But weekend after that, July 11th, is Lake CARMI camp out in Vermont. So I'm super stoked about that. And then, let's see, what's that doing on my calendar? Oh, interesting. There's a Glock outdoor match in Scarborough, Maine. On July 26th, I'll be going to. I'm still doing that, by the way. So I'm still doing, I've been going to a lot of the monthly outing club meetings here in New Hampshire, helping them with some stuff, volunteer stuff. Still actively doing the gun thing as a way to just have fun. But there's no indoor range up here that I can get to easily that's affordable. So wintertime shooting is kind of out because I just get cold. I'm a baby. But I'm looking forward to Matilda getting older and doing bow and arrow with her because she would really enjoy that, I assume. We'll see. The Northeast Kingdom Camping Ride, also in Vermont, is going to be August 9th. And then Dual Sport Drive-In, also in Vermont, August 23rd. And then we have the Green Mountain Rally, September 5th, 6th, and 7th in Vermont. You can see a trend here. There's nothing going on for me where I'm doing much traveling except for that Tennessee weekend. Just no plans to leave Vermont. at all. Green Mountain Rally, I was heavily involved with in the past as the president of the Vermont Club, but also as the rally chair for 2 years. Not involved this year. I'm buying a ticket. I'm going to go. I'm going to camp. I'm going to have fun. I'll do more stuff next year, but I want to get back into it slowly and just enjoy myself as kind of a... It's not that it's not enjoyable to volunteer, but it's a different experience. So I'm looking forward to just going as an attendee this year. Week after is the Yankee BEEMERS Jamaica campout at Jamaica State Park in Vermont, September 12th, 13th, 14th. And then really, season's over. So there will be which the dates aren't announced yet, there will be the Wheels in the Field that Max BMW puts on. Wheels in the Field is no longer going to be exclusively a BMW event. It's open to KTM and BMW because Max BMW owns a KTM dealer now. Rest in peace. Terrible time, Ben and Max, to start a KTM dealer. Maybe a great time, I don't know. If anyone can do it, they can do it. But Wheels in the Field will be in Chester, Vermont, some point in October. So that officially marks the end of the season. Now, there's going to be videos on this channel of me doing after-work rides on the dirt roads, some trail exploring, some stuff like that. I'll still get out and about. I'll probably do a couple of Northeast BDR weekends. I'll probably ride up to Maine with some friends. There'll still be things that'll be happening. It's just not going to be, you guys have been very lucky the past couple of years with the kind of riding I've been doing based out of North Carolina. It's just not going to be the same. But I think there'll be roughly a little bit less content this year because I'm not buying a new bike. So there's no Farkle videos planned. Although, hold that thought though, because there might be. I'm working on something with someone out of Vietnam. I know a guy in Vietnam. He wants to launch a motorcycle. This video is almost done, I promise. A motorcycle review website of gear, Farkles, and modifications, and also like riding gear. And so I've told him, I actually suck at asking for free things. I usually just buy stuff and then make videos about it. I'm kind of the worst influencer in the world, according to influencer standards. And so he's like, how about this? How about I do the heavy lifting of pitching your channel and your personality and your numbers to these companies and then get the free stuff sent to you. The only deal is I would send him the raw videos and photos. He would post them on his website with affiliate links for like 2 months exclusively. And then after 2 months, I can cut my videos in my style, which is more lazy, linear editing. And, still give you guys an Adam-style review. The polished version will be on his website or optimized for like vertical videos and stuff like that. That's his thing. And he'll make his affiliate money. But, after his exclusivity period ends, I'll get to do whatever I want with that stuff. I want to talk about this cool helmet I got riding for 3 months in a vlog. I can do that. And given I'm on dad budget, I think getting the latest, helmets and boots and riding gear and stuff would be pretty cool. And there's no exclusivity towards brands. So like some of these people, these poor folks, they get like have to sign up to do like exclusively be with Revit for 2 years, but not say anything negative about Revit or is Revit? Yeah, Revit. I've heard some horror stories from Revit brand ambassadors about like you sign up and then you're their bitch for 2 years, and even if you had a problem, you can't say anything negative about it. Then you can't be photographed or seen wearing anything but Revit gear. It's really, really bullshit. I would never do that to you guys. That's bullshit. What was their name? Twisted Throttle? Yeah, Twisted Throttle tried to do it to me once. They were trying to get me to... Twisted Throttle? The bike apparel company. They were like, they were going to send me like 18 grand worth of stuff. And they were like, yeah, but, all the stuff, cool, no problem. You put Denali on there and this and that, all the stuff can go on your bike. That's cool, awesome. SW Motec stuff. But you have to take all the stuff off from Moscow Moto and Alt Rider and Clearwater and everything else. Take all the other stuff off your bike. I'm like, no, this stuff's on my bike because it's awesome. I'm not going to take this stuff off my bike. That's bullshit. No. Anyway, sorry. This was supposed to be a rant. So I think it'll be a pretty normal year for the channel. Nothing too exciting. I am trying to just take a year to focus on the job, the baby, the home renovations, which will be starting in July and August. And I would love to, this next winter, spend more time in the garage with you all doing cool things once I have a garage. But as it seems right now, it's going to be a normal, unambitious year for Adam. And I think that, like, you know, yeah, I think there's just going to be a little bit of a reset. So, you've been warned. But hey, if you're in Vermont or New Hampshire this summer, I'll see you a lot. A lot of weekend trips camping off the bike, and hopefully some things where Matilda will go with me and we'll drive to some of these and camp out with her. I want her to experience camping as a young baby and get used to the sounds of nature and the fires and being cold and having to bundle up, and, you know, the feeling of Earth's love and goodness all around you. You know, not the HVAC, not the comforts of interior living. And I hope that she will fall in love with being outdoors like I have. But if she doesn't, it's her life. But at least I've exposed her to it, right? That's my whole philosophy on child rearing is, hey, expose her to everything and see what she likes and what doesn't like. Okay. And that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry I'm dressed out. The 4K is terrible because the 4K camera, you can probably see all the dog hair on me. But it is what it is. Hopefully the audio comes out well. And I think the camera's actually sideways a little bit. Sorry about that. But as you can see, my office is also our closet. So all of our gear's behind me. Again, where the child sleeps, we're going to leave that up to your imagination. The baby is not in her own room. It sucks. But we're in a 700 square foot house with 3 of us. And so I think, like, anyone that watches this towards 18 minutes, bless your heart. But I think that statement just iterated why it's such an important year for me to get, like, the house built up to sustain a family, get the car that I want before baby gets too expensive, and then get back into the more extreme motorcycle stuff you guys have been seeing. I'm never going to stop riding motorcycles, but I just think that, like, family first, and the fact that 3 of us and our dog are living in a 700 square foot house. Got to focus on that first. All right, everyone. Take care. Ride safe. Happy New Year. And I appreciate all your patience. We'll get back there soon. Promise.